How do pitcher plants digest their prey? Imagine a plant that acts like a tiny stomach, but instead of eating food like animals do, it traps insects and then breaks them down to get nutrients. That's what pitcher plants do. They have special pitcher-shaped leaves that look like deep cups or tubes. These pitchers are filled with a liquid that is both acidic and packed with enzymes. When an insect lands on the rim of the pitcher and slips inside, it gets trapped. The plant then uses a combination of chemicals and tiny helpers to turn that insect into food. Inside the pitcher, the liquid is very acidic, similar to stomach acid in animals. This acidity helps dissolve the insect's body and makes it easier for the plant to absorb nutrients. The plant produces enzymes called proteases, which are like tiny scissors that cut up proteins in the prey's body. These enzymes break down the insect's tissues into smaller parts called amino acids, which are the building blocks of proteins. The plant then absorbs these amino acids through special glands lining the inside of the pitcher. This process helps the plant get nutrients like nitrogen and phosphorus, which are often scarce in the poor soils where pitcher plants grow. The digestion process is quite active. The plant's glands secrete hydrochloric acid to keep the environment very acidic. This acid not only helps dissolve the prey but also keeps microbes that might compete for the nutrients away. As digestion continues, the plant can produce more enzymes to keep breaking down the prey. Interestingly, some pitcher plants have tiny bacteria or even insect larvae living inside their pitchers. These creatures help break down the prey further, acting like tiny digestion assistants. This creates a small ecosystem inside the pitcher, which is pretty unusual for a plant. The composition of the digestive fluid can change depending on what the prey is and the environment. The plant actively regulates the ions and acidity in the fluid to keep it perfect for digestion. It transports ions like chloride and protons into the liquid to maintain the right acidity level. This active regulation makes sure the enzymes work well and the prey gets broken down efficiently. In the end, pitcher plants have turned what seems like a simple trap into a mini digestive system. They don't just passively catch insects. They manage a chemical and biological environment inside their pitchers to turn animal bodies into plant food. The presence of bacteria and tiny animals inside the pitcher makes this process even more bizarre and fascinating. This clever strategy allows pitcher plants to survive in places where the soil doesn't provide enough nutrients, making them true oddities of the plant world.